What's your thoughts on NRG's comp coming into this game? Are you a fan of it so far, now that the Alistar is now locked in?
I mean, it's a really straightforward front-to-back comp. Tank top.
Entire time is thinking, all right, this guy's only got one play. I'm going to circle back around after my Wolves. I left my Gromp up there on purpose, and then they're rewarded with the flash. But now...
Ooh, Busio doing a good job knocking Huhi around down here. A lot of damage back onto both supports, but it's going to be Busio that drops first because Contracts still gets his first blood. It took him an extra couple of minutes to get there, but he gets the punish he was looking for. Masu down to 100 HP. He's got to be careful now, too.
Yeah, if you're inspired, you're looking at your bottom lane like,
We just talked about this.
He had to still be there. He had to still be there. That was his only option. And FlyQuest actually went back in for that trade themselves, investing their flash from Busio to go for it. And
Oh!
But him and Contracts really trying to take the early advantages from the first couple of plays and turn those early advantages into an actual game plan to win. So taking that and moving up through mid lane over to the Grubs to grab the Grubs for themselves this time around. A very good start here for NRG. Starting to be in trash belt.
Yeah. She's the queen of the dumpster. As NRG is now going in for the play here in the bottom lane. Busio not level 6 here on the Alistar means he's not as tanky as he'd like to be, but he's tanky enough to get away. FlyQuest had Inspired down here in bottom, and it was enough to get the first kill of the fight. Contract still looking to follow up and see if he can get into this first Drake trade for the Grubs earlier. Inspired's going to show up, but I don't think he's going to be here in time. I mean, he has his Smite to try to challenge for this if he wants, but it's already secured by Contract.
Still holds the trash belt, and that's not going to change hands here because they've rotated Ashe up topside, as you already saw, and are going to be able to finish it off.
Yep, easy peasy for Contracts. All 6 Grubs for NRG just feels great with your turret taking potential. Unfortunately, they don't have, like, you know, the Tristana and the Ziggs from the previous game.
We have the opposite mismatch where the Cassante is pushing in on the Varus, trying to get up there, but Whippo taxis to a minion again.
Yeah, and there, once more, you have that snap knock-up on the ulti, but when FBI is in the middle of the lane, you don't have the wall bang, it's harder to get what you need in terms of locking him up. The Requiem not near strong enough to kill off FBI, and now it's a lot of problems for Whippo. He's going to be killed by the arrow from down. Now, they're the ones going after the Herald. FlyQuest has a couple of dudes nearby, but those dudes are not making their way over to the pit. Quad with a knockback on Palafox here. Goes for the Tristana Insect, but instead has to flash away himself. Nearly dies to the final Corky Rocket. Busio makes his way up, but it's not like he can even engage on Palafox here just yet. Goes for the flash. Pulverize wanted to get the headbutt back into the turret, but it ain't going to work out now. Huhi coming in to cut off that escape route. Busio has already used the ultimate. The unbreakable will might get broke after all. Huhi wants to jump in here with a Zenith Blade into the Shield of Daybreak. Give the kill over to Palafox. My boy's eating burgers, and the cow is down. Rift Herald takes out that first turret. They're going to get the charge here onto the tier 2. NRG loving these first 15 minutes.
That was a weird domino effect of people attempting insects on non-Lee Sin champions.
Yes.
First Quad tries to go for it onto Palafox. They both flash. Then Busio tries to get the knockback on.
Back underneath my turret. It's my favorite place to be anyway. Just going to try to play it safe. Has a teleport coming in. Has Huhi off to the side with a nice solar flare over the wall. Busio again. He's just so far away from any kind of hopes or dreams. The man is done. Whippo gets dragged to the wall here with the all out. He's gone too. NRG are making these dudes look silly. He's getting his butt kicked this game. It is a tough game to be an Alistar that's behind the curve of things.
Yep. Receiving quite a lot of damage.
We heard from him back in spring that he had some really weak performances. Even for his own standards, he's just like, I expect better of myself. I need to step up. And so you want to see him be able to do that. As now Huhi goes in for the engage yet again. Whippo having to flash away. And Busio just soaks way too much damage. Palafox hits him with the rocket. And Dokla gets some revenge on Whippo from that first game. Inspired's going to die again now to a double kill back over to the Corky. The Requiem comes through, but FBI barriers through it.
But because they were able to zone off the chase from NRG there, they actually got value out of it.
Okay, we got a TP coming in. FlyQuest looking to make a move, but the move is already done. Masu with a critical error that foils any plan that FlyQuest might have had. FBI might be taken out here. Nope, not quite enough damage, but it looks like the Requiem should get it done. Palafox dies, FBI dies. FlyQuest might have just found an angle after all, as Huhi, Dokla, and Contracts just trying to walk away from this one. FlyQuest finally getting a little bit of momentum. I was worried as Masu died at the very start that any sort of a chance they might have had would have got foiled, but Palafox and FBI both end up getting punished.
That could happen. Quad to me
happen a lot.
Quad to me has been quite good on the Tristana. So Karthus Ultimate, since it was just used and should be around 50% at the moment. They force.
Okay, the target is going to be Busio. The Alistar is plenty tanky. Chains of Corruption flies out, but Dokla having a flash away now. Busio still alive at about 100 HP. FBI and Huhi looking to re-engage, but Huhi's going to be tackled back into the wall from Bwipo, looking to make his escape. Inspired goes on a rampage.
For those as like the solo re-engage. So FlyQuest are able to get the kill. I would say biggest, just get in there. And
yeah, just smack the stupid
there
thing.
We go.
There you go. Use those grubbies. But it's not like they've been stacking a whole bunch of dragons so far this game. It's not like this is going to be any sort of serious issue. And I think NRG are looking at exactly that. They're going in, they're starting up the Baron. They already used the Stranglethorns to enchant the plants to make sure they can rush this down. NRG are going to secure Baron Nashor, but now what about the fight? Bwipo has already got Palafox into the picture, and FBI is going to be gunned down by Quad. Masu with some lockup, one of the remaining players. Contracts goes over the wall and rides the Hex Gate back out, but the Requiem is summoned. NRG have disengaged.
While Lord Dom's completed as well for Quad, this Tristana is truly threatening, and they found a pick.
Yeah, it looks like they're going after Dokla here. K'Sante is not normally a champion you would look at and say, yeah, let's pick that guy. But when you got this much firepower, you might as well just unload.
Gold, the payment for Dokla's life.
Yep. And they will indeed do that. So although the pick comes in for FlyQuest, the want to go camping, he has allergies. He is not looking to spend time in a great outdoors. He is gone. And it looks like all of NRG now resetting their positions here.
From your Lord Doms. This is fully operational, fully maxed out passive range.
And Palafox wanted to go for the recall, but he gets stopped instead. But Quad dies! Palafox for the outplay. Back to the safety of the base.
Kyle versus Plane. Palafox escapes on the bottom side.
That's a tough matchup.
Is he going to get to the fountain in time? He doesn't get there. It was right there.
He crashed right before he made the return flight home. Now FlyQuest looking for their 4v4. Huhi, the target here with the start, but that's not a very good target. Bwipo going to be turning that right back around into FBI, looking to take down the Ashes. Inspired's going to be taken over the wall with the all-out coming in from Dokla. The first kill going over that away. FBI still running, but he's also still gunning. A TP from Quad ready to reinforce the lines because NRG still looking. Quad, again, the power of this Tristana being able to buffer through the arrow with a rocket jump up. Bwipo's down to 1/4 HP. Huhi's still looking to chase him. Locks him down with the Zenith Blade. Bwipo jumping right back into the fight, looking to take one with him. FBI drops. Dokla's about to fall here too. Busio's on the hunt and Quad is on the chase. NRG are still trying to outplay it, but the damage from FlyQuest is way too good. Palafox finally swoops into the fight, and now it's Masu and Busio and Bwipo trapped behind enemy lines. A triple kill over the Contracts. Feel the Thorns embrace. Palafox will finish off this team fight just how fast they burn this. This was Zyra and Corki. That was mostly just a two-man Baron. FlyQuest know that, yeah, you can still give this one away. They're not on 3 Drakes as well. You're not giving away the soul itself, but it looks like they want to fight. Busio trying to be the first one in, but it's going to be Bwipo leading the charge instead. Stranglethorns placed down as Inspired has to try to flash away. Dokla's going to be traded for him almost. The Requiem summoned up. Masu getting back over the wall here with the glance. Busio with a 3-man knockup. FlyQuest still trying to find the fight, but it ain't going to work. NRG, they're just stronger. He finally dies in the back end of things, but Bwipo will not be able to escape the perma slows of the Ash. He will not take FBI with him. It's a 4. Yeah, this inhibitor tower, they are both cooked, my friend. Quad is going to set up and try to defend here at the 2 Nexus turrets, but it's still 10 seconds on Busio. It's 15 on Inspired, and the first Nexus turret is not looking too strong. Turret destroyed by Contracts. The arrow ain't gonna hit Quad. Quad just trying to stop him in time. 1 second left in the Alistar. NRG going for the end of the game. NRG, they're taking us to game 3.
Well, NRG showing